I am at a truly magnificent lake in the south of France. It is known as the Retreat, and in this lake there resides fish up to upper 70s, which would absolutely obliterate my PB. So what's my mission? My mission is to catch huge carp, bigger than I've ever caught before. It is the middle of day one. Now, I arrived late last night, so let's catch up and see what happened in the evening. Well, good evening from day one. I've seen some carp. All 4 rods are out, albeit a little bit too quickly. The light was fading when I got here. I got here about 5 o'clock, and after I've done all the niceties, met everybody, done a lap of the lake, you know, it just got dark super quick. So the rods are rushed out a little bit, but I'm on carp. I'm on some nice spots that I found with a bait boat, and I'm very excited. There's a monster carp in here. In fact, there's a chance of a PB. So yeah, it's going to be an early night from me. It was a long old journey. It's taken me 9 hours, I think, in total to get here. I was up at 3:30. So yeah, it was an early start, but I'm here now. I've got these lovely tents behind me to sleep in, a proper bed, because the rods are just there. Had a nice little meal, and now it's time to get some shut-eye. So I'll have a proper catch-up with you tomorrow. But yeah, first evening of a week-long trip, and there's every chance of catching an absolute giant. Good night. Oh, we've got one on the first night. We've got one on. Oh, past 11, something like that. The rods just rattled off. Don't feel like a bad fish either. Oh, I just swallowed a fly. It's a big grass carp, I think. What is it? It is. It's a big grassy. Blimey. To do it justice, but look at the size of this thing. Over 40 pounds. Oh, it's well overexposed, isn't it? But look, over 40 pounds of massive grass carp. That is impressive, isn't it? I know it's not what we're here for, but that is one impressive looking creature, isn't it? Can't remember what it was on the scales. You'll have to look back in the footage. 42, 43, might have been 44. Monster, absolute monster. And that's what I'm here for, catching monster carp like this. Woohoo, what a start. Lift neck, and we jump. There goes the grass carp anyway. Blooming things. And that's where we're at now. I've caught 2 massive grass carp, so I've got 2 massive carp ticked off the box, but I want to catch some of the huge mirrors now. So I have got another 6 days ahead of me. The kids and family are joining me this evening. I've actually just found some fish around the back of the island, so all rods are out. I feel like they're on fish. I've really researched it today. I've used the underwater camera to find all sorts of different spots because it's super silty. Loads of leaves littering the lake bed. But I feel like I've really done my research today, and I'm happy. So I've got 4 to 5 spots that I'm going to be alternating, and there are fish around. There's lots of colour pumping up, lots of bubbles, and I can see the odd fish as well. So yeah, I'm really excited. There's some massive carp in here, and I've got every chance of catching an absolute giant. The Retreat is a beautiful 5-acre venue set in the deep woodland in southern France. There's a stock of around 120 carp to a monstrous mid-70s. And boy was I hoping that I could get amongst at least one of them. Wow. Hello, mate. Wow, look. Hello, fella. Wow, that is literally just behind the lake. It's got little babies, look. Oh, little babies. Hello, mate. You're a beauty. Oh, what a place you really are in the wilderness here. This is a little deer park behind the lake. It's absolutely incredible. Here he comes, look at your little beauty behind. All right, well, let's just take you for a little bit of a tour. There's a little car park back there. The lake map. There's a little gym here. A beautiful big mirror carp carving over there. This is where we're staying. Rods are just out here. Got my boat if I need it there. Yeah, got a rod in there. And then my other two, I just hopped in that swim over there. So, yeah, I've spread myself about a little bit. Lovely lake it is. Got this big sort of middle area for cooking, and yeah, it's a bit of a state at the moment, but I will get that tidied before the kids and everybody arrive. Look at that tackle everywhere. Yeah, the other rods are down there. Table, tennis table, toilet and shower and that round here. Keep all your bait in there. There's another big safari tent. Dartboard. It's pucker. Really pucker little venue this. And the carp are massive. Not the healthiest lunch in the world, but nice all the same. That's what I love about France. You get Cheetos, absolute edge. And that really like rock hard bread, which I really love. So yeah, bit of lunch in the sun. Well, that's been a busy afternoon. I've found some spots I'm happy with. Just giving it a real good rake, actually, one of the spots. Just sitting at the table doing a bit of work. I'm going to have a bit of dinner at the moment. But the beauty about this place is I can sit here, do a bit of work whilst watching the water now and then. So yeah, I've been round, raked one of the spots that was a little bit sort of leafy, but it's where I've been seeing fish constantly passing. In all the nettles that scratched my eye, I think. Yeah, in all the brambles, but yeah, I've managed to rake it and it feels a lot clearer. So, a little single bleep. But yeah, nothing's happened this afternoon. I'm going to get the rods in position. I've actually got to go and pick up the kids and that from the airport at about 8 o'clock, but I'm hoping to get back just before it gets dark so I can get the rods straight out and into position. Little change up for tonight. Hinges on a couple of them. There's a load of leaf litter. I've put the underwater camera down and it's just leaf litter everywhere. A few clearer spots with shingle and that, but they've still got a bit of leaves. A few leaves on them, a little bit of weed. So yeah, hinges for the win. After tying up my hinges, reeling in the rods and getting ready for my return, I had to leave the venue to go and pick up the family who had visited and come over from Stansted, and they were very excited. Right, just got back after picking up these schmucks. And they're very, very, very excited. Before it gets too dark, I need to get the rods out. We got one on. We got one on. This grass carp go crazy. Oh, it's a big grass carp.
Right close to the edge.
Huh?
Right close to the edge.
It's all right. Right, ready? It's coming, Hux. Get ready, mate.
Will I get ready for the heaviness?
Get ready to get it in the net.
Get ready for the heaviness.
Get ready, Hux.
It's already heavy right
coming.
now. Well, I don't put it up.
Get ready, not yet. Get ready. No, not yet. I'll tell you when. Can you put the net, pull the net up now? Pull the net up now. Pull the net up now, Hux. Yay! It's a really big one. Yay! We got it, Willow. Well done.
Yes.
They're crazy. They're crazy things, Willow. So this is a grass carp, look. Look at the size of that thing, Willow. How cool is that? Huh? It's a mad old thing, isn't it, Willow? See how long it is. Oh, he's making funny noises, gurgling, look. Now, can we call for the bigger carp, the proper carp now? Say, come on, King Carp. King Carp. King Carp.
King Carp.
There you go, another big grass carp, about, I don't know, it's over 30 pounds anyway, I guess. Not quite as big as the other ones, but still a big one.
Hi.
Right, mate?
Morning now.
What do you think of the place?
It's amazing in daylight.
We're going to play a bit of football?
I also love it at night.
Bit of football soon?
Yeah.
What are we going to do, Dave? Table tennis, football?
Everything.
Yeah? Out on the boat? Go to the gym?
Yeah.
Good boy. I hope to catch a big fish.
Yeah.
Let's go have some breakfast, yeah?
Breakfast time.
Oh, one just jumped in this corner. Oh! Have you found the deer? Look at them. Beautiful, aren't they? Look at their big horns. Antlers. Beautiful, huh? Right, slight change of tactics. It's really, really hot today. I just seem to be getting grass carp off the bottom. And it's clear that the carp are up in the water. It's so boiling hot. It's like mid-30s. So I'm going to have a little go on zig rigs. Little yellow zig. 4-foot hook link. See if we can get a carp. Right. I'm going to get this zig out, I think. There's a few fish showing. Going to try.
Daddy, see? Keep the boat here so it can blow away.
Yeah. Right, zig number 2, about to go out. Oh, there's carp by this bridge. There are carp underneath this bridge. Oh, you probably can't see them on the GoPro, but there are several fish right near this bridge. I need to get a rod over here, I think. Probably on the end of it. Yeah, I need to get a rod tight to this bridge, I think. So, just bringing the rod back. I've put a rod over by that bridge now. I've seen the fish, so I literally can't do any more, to be honest. Really cannot do any more. I'm on carp. Rods are on carp. If they ain't feeding, they ain't feeding. I can do no more. Well, we got our first one on. It's taken a little bit longer than I wanted to, but just made a little adjustment on the zig rig. I made it a foot longer, made it 5 foot, and it's only been out there an hour or so, so they're obviously higher in the water. And yeah, it's rattled off. The right result. We were just having a bit of lunch and actually shouted, "It's bleeping, Daddy." And we're in. There's a few out there because as soon as I hooked it, there was a massive eruption. Just got to hope this one isn't a grass carp, eh, guys? Yeah. I don't think this will be a grass carp because this was up in the water, so I'd like to think it's a bigger one.
Me too. 24 hours, isn't it?
Of course, really banging its head.
It's not really deep, is it?
Oh, it's a nice one, guys. A real big one, actually.
It's not a grass.
Oh, it's a big one, guys. We need this one.
Is it not a grass?
No, it's a big fat carp, a really fat one. Oh, it's a big one, guys. Right, Hux. Get ready. Don't stab it. I'll tell you when to lift it, okay? Because that's a really big fish, really big. Oh, come on.
Oh, it's fat.
Oh, it's really fat.
Piece of the net.
Oh, come on. We need this one. It's a real big one, Hux. Let me help you. It's a really fat one. Come on.
Daddy, you're all... Come on.
Get ready, it's coming out. Wait, let me just do it easy. Nice and easy. Pushing it under. Lift it up. Oh, yeah, it's a big one. Yeah, Spuds, big one. Big one. Yes. It's a monster. Oh. There we go. That is big. Please don't squirt now, mate. 55 and a half. 55 and a half. Nice. Yeah, cool. Well, that is, what was it, 50? 54?
55 and a half.
55 and a half. Absolutely massive mirror carp on a jig.
All my fault.
And it's so heavy. What a result, eh? How about that, Ux?
Yeah.
Come on then, mate.
It's all my fault he got
Let's
it.
get you
I
back.
reminded him. It's a big
Right.
splasher.
That is a big carp, isn't it? Big carp.
I'm going to fall in a minute.
You pressed go, Faye? Recording? Go on, girl. That is one big carp.
I'm going to get in. I can't resist. I'm coming in. Oh no. Ah! I'm falling in. Can you help me in?
Wow. Gonna feed him. How cool is that, guys? Oh wow, look. Breakfast is served. Right, zig rigs are doing it. Zig rigs are doing it. This feels decent. Oh. Him in. Oh yeah, look at him. Oh, another whacker. Yes, another one on the zigs. It's a whacker, that one. Yes. Here we go, we're getting it right now. Another giant, that. Well, proper carp, number 2. This one went, what was it, Faye? 36? 36 pound, I think, something like that. Yeah, look at that. A cool looking carp, isn't it? So yeah, 2 very big carp, which is what I was here to catch. Both on the zigs, both in 36 degrees sunshine. That will do nicely. Right, he's very lively, so I'm going to get him back. But yeah, lovely carp. Right there. Good morning. Just having my coffee, watching the lake, in my PJs. Quiet night. Just had another massive grass carp. Mid-50s, probably. If I'm honest, I'm a bit fed up with him now, so I did just unhook it and slip it back. It's my 4th grassy. I think there's only like 12 in here. The carp just aren't feeding on the bottom. They can't be. I'm just catching grassies off the bottom. I don't know why. Whether they're a bit spawny, I don't know, but they're not thrashing around or anything. Just can't catch the carp. the king carp off the bottom. So it's going to be a day of zigs again. This time I'm going to fish all the rods on the zigs. Fish them where I did yesterday, where I had the bites. And that's going to have to be my ploy for this trip. It's going to have to be zigs. But, I mean, my target for the trip has been achieved, 55 pounds. Monster carp. But there are even bigger ones in here. So, that's what we've got to try and catch. So, later that day, we had a little bit of a break from the fishing. We visited a few local lakes. And, of course, I marked a few pins as well because they were absolutely beautiful. And there was no doubting that they held carp. The kids had a lovely time. We had some beautiful French cuisine before we headed back to the lake, where Willow picked up one of the wild lizards. She was in her absolute element, and he was a real tame little chap. Anyway, after a boiling hot afternoon, it was soon drawing to evening time. Time to get the rods out, sit back, relax, and then it was time for bed. Good morning. Standard morning, nothing happened. I can't get my head around it. I just can't get my head around it. Every single morning, one thing I am seeing is they're getting like really close, 20 yards out, and just sheet up so much. So I don't know whether they're feeding or what, or whether they're flanking on the bottom or whatever, but it's causing havoc, like bubbles everywhere, clouds everywhere. So I have just flicked really light lead with a little bag of pellet on top, just to see what happens. I'm really sort of clutching at straws at the minute. I'm going to get back on the zigs today, but if then nothing really happens, I'm actually considering cutting this trip a bit short, because I should be getting a lot of bites here. There's quite a lot of carp in here. To have had 5 grass carp out of 12 and no king carp off the bottom out of like 150 or more, I think there's loads of carp in here, is a bit strange, is a bit odd. So yeah, let's see what happens today. It's been a long time coming, but I've literally just had a recast and this has fired off straight away. Been a long time coming though, that's for sure. We've just had a bite right in the middle of the day. It's about 38 degrees today, which is mental, isn't it? Zigs again, they're just not feeding the carp on the bottom at all. I checked all my spots from the last couple of days where I've put bait out, and there's all bait still on them because I've got a camera to see it. So zigs is the way to try and nick the odd one and sort of save the holiday, really. In there. Gosh, I needed that. Well, that was incredibly welcome. 30 pounder for sure. Haven't weighed it because by this lake standards it's not a monster, but incredibly welcome. And it just seems to be the zigs that are getting the odd bite at the moment. Fish aren't feeding on the bottom. I've checked the spots, and for the last 4 days there's bait on all the spots. I don't know why. They're just not eating on the bottom, but I'm managing to nick the odd bite on the zigs. So I'm very, very happy with that one. That has, yeah, stopped a very gloom Jimmy from being even gloomer. Right, well, it is bedtime. I haven't really done much of an update this evening because we've been out all evening. We've been to a lake called Vassivière, a beautiful, huge lake where they had sort of a man-made beach there. We all went for a lovely swim, had a little play in the park, had a meal. That didn't go according to plan. And then we made our way back here. So I'm just about to get the rods out, and the plan is that I'm going to fish a completely different spot tonight. I'm going to fish open water just 20 yards out in this middle swim. And I'm going to put two rods. We have been seeing them every single morning, sort of sheeting up and bubbling. I'm just going to put 2 bags, just hook them on, 2 big PVA bags, just full of pellet and a few boilies. I'm going to flick them onto where I've seen them every single morning. I'm hopefully going to get the rods in before they get there, because all the other spots have got bait on them. So I'm just going to flick out little bags onto the spots, hopefully get there before the carp do. Well, good morning. My plan worked. I've just woken the guys up in panic because I got fish on, and yeah, I've got it in the retainer. So in a couple of minutes I'm going to get it out and show you the result of a little bit of forward thinking, getting a rig in place before the fish got there. And yeah, it did rattle off. It's still quite early, so I had to wake them up. I'm a little bit bleary-eyed as well, but we've had a result finally. We've caught one off the bottom and this fish out there again. So yeah, every chance of getting another bite. Well, finally we've caught one off the bottom, haven't we, Hux?
Yeah.
This one, scraper 40-pounder.
It pooed on me.
It pooed on me, thank you. With an awesome, massive scale on the side of him. Real pretty fish, that one. And so welcome. Willow's just woken up, haven't you, boo-boo? We've had a lovely, lovely trip. We've got the rest of today, so hopefully we're going to get another one. But if not, that is a great end. But yeah, what a cracking carp that is.